Good morning, everyone. It's Gerda here from Private Practice Success, and I'm coming to you today here from a very rainy, really almost stormy Brisbane. And I'm at home. I'm sitting here on my deck in my backyard. There's been a bit of a break in the rain, so I thought I'm going to come sit here as I talk to you today. Reason being that my three kids are all home. They have this morning, and that's the neighbor's dog. This morning they have, I'm out here to get away from noisy kids that I've got noisy dogs. Anyhow, as I was saying, this morning they not closed all the schools in Queensland from as far north as Agnes Waters, where we actually were for our December holiday just a couple of months ago, all the way down to like the New South Wales border. All the Queensland schools in that region has been closed for today because the after effects of Cyclone Debbie is reaching our area today, and it's about to hit really hard come this afternoon, and they're expecting a lot of flash flooding, rain, strong winds, all that type of stuff, which is why I'm sitting on the back deck. And you know, it had me thinking about expecting and being ready for the unexpected. So very early this morning, I already had a call from my principal psychologist, Frankie, to say, this is what's happening. You know, we need to probably close the practice from midday today, make sure all our clients, all our team is safe, all of that stuff, and it's all organized. And the thing is, guys, if you are a practice owner, if you're the one running the business, if you are the leader in your practice, it is so important for you to be able to deal with unexpected events when it arises. Okay, yes, we try and, you know, let me just close that. We have to always try and be proactive, we have to be proactive and plan things so that when it happens, we have the mind space and we know to make the right decisions and we know what to do. The problem is that if you are still working 4 to 5 days clinically in your practice where you are seeing clients, it's really hard to have that brain space. And what happens, you probably find yourself consistently having to put out fires. So what you will find is that there's a lot of reactivity and it feels like you're always chasing your darn tail, and there's nothing as tiring as that. I really think that if you are running a 3 to 4 room practice and you've got a team of clinicians that you need to look after, I always recommend having at least 2 business management and practice management and development days. We have 2 dedicated days to really work on your practice instead of just in it, because if you just have a lot of full-on clinical days, it's really hard to be that leader. It's really hard to take that helicopter view and go what's happening in the area, in the region, in our environment, in the industry, and make proactive decisions based on that. Okay, we want to be leaders in our industry. We don't just want to be followers. And I know sometimes it's scary to do things for the first time and to be proactive, but that's important. I can tell you it's very tiring if you consistently have to put out fires. Very, very tiring, and it's way more fun when things happen and you know exactly what needs to be done and you actually have the brain space to go, all right, let's make a good decision here, rather than just jumping to the first thought that comes into your mind. Because again, if there's too many stuff requiring your attention, you're not going to be making the right decision. So really have a think about, are you spending enough time working on your practice instead of just in it? I know people's biggest, objection or obstacle that comes to doing less client work and more business management is the loss of income. All right, so the way I need you to look at it is that when you invest in that time, it's actually going to lead to more income in the long term. So don't play the short game. You need to play the long game. That's how it works in business, okay? You don't get this successful overnight, although sometimes it looks like that. You have to play the long game. So you need to be investing time now in building your practice, building your brand, building your team, building your network of referrers, working on your practice. So when you have days like today, when kids have to stay at home because all the schools have been closed, when you need to probably reschedule clients that booked in for the afternoon, where you need to make sure that you look after the safety of your team, you have the mental capacity to do that in a calm, controlled manner without freaking the hell out, because that's not going to serve anyone. I hope this has been helpful. If you are in Queensland, if you're here where I am, please be safe, stay off the roads, and make it a really fun day at home with the kids, watching movies or just chilling out, catching up on House of Cards or whatever your Netflix addiction is. Yes, that's fine. So enjoy, and I'll speak to you all again soon. And as normal, guys, there's that one thing you need to remember, and that is all you need to do is say yes to having your own ultimate level 5 private practice. I'll speak to you all again tomorrow. Bye for now.